For 55 years, one file remained sealed deep inside the FBI archives. Case number 62 to 4172. Across the front of that folder, a single phrase stood out in bold red letters, "Top Secret." Inside it was a single sheet of paper, a puzzle of 340 strange characters, drawn by a killer who called himself the Zodiac. He had promised, "I will not give you my name. I will not give you my number." For decades, no one could unlock his final message. Cryptographers tried. The FBI tried. Even code breakers from the US Navy took a shot. But each attempt led nowhere. The Bureau labeled it unbreakable. And for half a century, the cipher sat untouched, an artifact of terror frozen in time. Then, in 2024, something extraordinary happened. The breakthrough didn't come from a secret government lab or a lone genius in a basement. It came from America itself. From public access, open data, and the persistence of citizens who refused to let the truth die in silence. When the National Archives released declassified FBI codebooks and weather records from October 1969, the very week the Zodiac mailed his final cipher, a group of digital researchers stepped forward. Using AI forensic animation, they cross-referenced ink smudges, rainfall data, and even the faint impressions of a police radio signal at night. The technology recreated every hidden detail the human eye could never see. Slowly, the impossible began to unfold. The AI recognized patterns in the cipher that matched the frequency of old police transmissions. It corrected distortions caused by moisture from that stormy October night. And then, line by line, it pieced together a message that had waited 55 years to be read. The first 3 lines appeared like whispers rising from history. "I am not the Zodiac. I am the silence." It wasn't a confession. It was a warning. This was never about fame or fear. The killer's true message was about control, about how silence protects the system that allows monsters to hide. His crimes at Lake Berryessa, Blue Rock Springs, and on the streets of San Francisco were not random acts. They were signals, statements sent to expose how power ignores the people until the people start to speak. But America did not stay silent. In 2023 alone, over 400,000 US citizens filed Freedom of Information requests for access to cold case evidence. That's a 300% increase since 2020. Ordinary Americans demanded to know what was hidden. They refused to let history be rewritten or erased. And that's the truth behind this mystery. The FBI didn't crack the code. You did. It was the persistence of citizens, the power of public records, and the belief that justice should never be locked behind a classified stamp. Today, if you open a modern satellite map, a small red pin sits over a quiet hill near Lake Berryessa. Beneath it stands an abandoned police radio tower from 1969, the same night the Zodiac's message was first broadcast. That pin is no longer a clue to the killer's identity. It's a monument to public truth. It reminds us that the real power to uncover secrets doesn't belong to institutions, it belongs to the people who keep asking questions. Because mystery is the enemy of democracy. And you are the antidote. The files are open. The evidence is digital. The tools are free. Go to nara.gov/FOIA. Search for case #62-4172. All you need is your citizenship, your curiosity, and your right to know. The Zodiac killer believed that silence would last forever. But he was wrong. Because in America, no secret stays buried when the people decide to dig together. Subscribe to MysteryDecoded and turn on notifications, because every mystery has its moment of revelation. Because secrets don't stay hidden forever, they just wait to be decoded.